to the game. High school football returns on 94.9 News Now.
All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Alumni Field in Waterford, Connecticut. Second half action. The kids are on the field, ready to rock and roll. East Lyme is ready to kick off, and we are set to go. The kick is a high, short kick taken by Jones at about the 20-yard line. Up to the 36 he goes, tackled by East Lyme's, well, number six for East Lyme, who doesn't exist apparently. He's magically on the roster, but we have no 6. So we'll make up a number 6. Who's the best number 6? Stan the Man, maybe? All right. Well, there you go. First half is over. 23-17 the score. Second half has begun. Ball's at the 37-yard line. Waterford will take over with a 23-17 lead. Hoagland under center. Jones in motion. Handoff goes up the middle to Shepard. He'll pick up about 7. Tackle made by East Lyme's Hunter Wado. Pickup of about 5. Second down 5. Ball at the 44. So second half action has begun. Hope you enjoyed our little conversation with the one and only Mike DeMoro at halftime. Hoagland under center. In motion goes Gustafson. Quick handoff up to Gustafson. A little counter play as he's tackled almost immediately by the center of the East Lyme line. Pickup of about 2. Take it all the way down and out to the 46-yard line. O'Toole with a tackle for East Lyme. Be third down and very short. 46-yard line. Waterford now moving left to right on the radio. Again, a big crowd here at Waterford High School. It's good to see that. Third down, very short. Goal line formation for East Lyme. Shepard back, the only setback. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. And Hoagland, depending upon the spot, whether or not he'll get the first down or not. Looks like he does, and he does have it. They move the chains. And the Lancers run the ball 3 times for a first down here to start the second half. So far, the Lancers have been really impressive offensively. Only 2 hiccups. They fumbled, and there was a safety. Other than that, they pretty much moved the football at will. Haven't had to punt today yet. First down at 10, ball at the 47. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 wide out to the left. Gustafson in motion. Rolling to his right, immediately tackled, brought down, big sack. East Lyme's Matthew Gillespie. Big sack. He just untouched through the center of the Waterford Lancer line. Loss of 8. The second down and 18. Ball's at the 41-yard line. So a big first down loss as the Lancers were looking to throw. Lancers come out, pro set. Shepard the lone back. 2 wide outs to the right. Gustafson in motion again. Rolling to his left, we've got an option play. Hoagland keeps it, gets down to about the 47-yard line, out to the 47. Pickup of, we'll call it 7, setting up a third down and 10 at the Lancer 48-yard line. Lancers again in their home blues. Blue shirts, blue helmets, white pants. East Lyme shows up with the white tops, the maroon pants, and the white helmets. And a beautiful, perfect day, actually. Perfect day for just about anything. Third down at 10, 48-yard line. Hoagland under center. Gustafson again in motion. Hoagland back to throw, getting a lot of pressure. Blitzed from the left side. Pass is caught by Willoughby, who's got great hands. Makes a couple of guys miss and gets all the way down to the 31-yard line. That was a good-looking play. Hoagland rolling to his right. A lot of pressure from the backside. Got rid of it just in time. Willoughby made the catch. Made a couple of other guys miss and got all the way down to the 32-yard line. Pickup of 18. Setting up a first down and 10 at the 33. Lancers lead 23-17. I'll recap the scoring in just a bit. But it's been a all Seth Hoagland show for the Lancers. Handoff, going to be a little play action. Pitch pass, throws towards the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Little flea flicker, if you will. Handoff, then a pitch back, and it's incomplete. Setting up a 2nd down and 10 at the 32-yard line as the Lancers move from left to right on the radio. Packed house, jam-packed crowd. Be 2nd down and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. Lancers come out, Archambault wide out to the left. Willoughby's your lone receiver to the right. In motion is Jones. Hoagland, handoff to Shepard off the left side. Makes a couple of guys miss, jumps, and is tackled at about the 26-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, in the booth right now with us, legendary quarterback from Waterford High School, Timmy Burrows, who only trails the great Dave Waddington in touchdown passes. It'll be 3rd down. We'll call it 5. That ball's at the 27-yard line again. Lancers moving from left to right. They've had the ball the entire second half here so far on a 4-minute and 10-second drive, which started at their own 35. 3rd down, 5. Hoagland brings him out. 2 wide outs to the right. Willoughby's the wide out to the left. Shepard is your lone setback. Gustafson's in motion. Handoff, little counter play to Gustafson, who just bowls his way down to about the 20-yard line. They've run that play about 4 times. This one's another pickup of about 7, setting up a 1st down and 10 at about the 21-yard line. So the Vikings have been unable to stop that. We do have a player down and a quick timeout on the field as the trainers will tend to the East Line Viking, who's down at about the 20-yard line. Couple of things I want to remind you guys of. We will have this entire game broadcast on our Facebook page. So you like our Facebook page, 949 News Now. You can hear every single play. It'll be loaded up right after the game. So if you miss out on any of the action, and there was a lot of action in the first half, no question about that, you can go to our Facebook page and check that out for sure, as we'll have that up right after the game. Phil will be crackerjack and have that up for us right after the game. I want to, of course, remind you guys of the great sponsors. Without these guys, we couldn't have a football game broadcast live on the air. R&B Apparel, Main Street Grill, Waiters Insurance, Coca-Cola New London, Northeast Paving, Bayberry Insurance, Spicer Gas, Valente Auto Group, Pearl Vision, Fields of Fire, Protec Auto, Smokey O'Grady's, Spriggs and Twigs Landscapes, Lyme Tavern, Crest Ford, James Austin CPA, Scott's Orchard, United Way, Ledge Light Health, Ron's Gun, Salty Dog Barbershop, Central, and Valente Auto Group. Very good, as we couldn't do it without those guys. We appreciate them being part of the broadcast. Once again, 7:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Lancers on the move. They lead 23-17. Sets up a 1st down and 10 just at the 21-yard line. Lancers come out again in the pro set. 2 wide outs to the right. Single setback in the backfield. East Lyme comes out in their typical 44. Single coverage on the wide out Willoughby. Actually, now they come out and they double Willoughby, the go-to target for the Waterford Lancers. Jones in motion. Quick spin. Hoagland keeps it. Makes the first guy miss. He's got a lane towards the end zone looking for the corner. If he gets there, he gets in. Close. Touchdown. Seth Hoagland is having the game of his life, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. That was one heck of a run. Made a couple of guys miss. Got into the end zone, the corner of the end zone, and the Lancers now open it up. They now lead 29-17 pending the extra point. That was a heck of a run. Hoagland doing just a magnificent job today running the football. Also, he's throwing the ball good. This kid's going to be a good player. The old swinging gate as the Lancers come out in their crazy formation. We'll see if they decide to kick it this time. They've got two-point conversions today. And that kick is just a little bit low. Actually, the kick went about a half a yard, so I'm being very sarcastic as we move through Thanksgiving football. That kick is no good, just to keep you up to date. 29-17. I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought that was kind of funny. The kick went about an inch in the air. All right, Lancers lead 29-17, 7:05 to go. Once again, special reminder, you can go on our Facebook page and you can listen through SoundCloud on our Facebook page. You can hear all the action, the first half and the second half. So if you're out there and if you're a family member of one of the players, you can direct them to our Facebook page so they can listen to the entire broadcast, again, in its entirety, anytime they want. Right after the game is over, we'll upload that, and you can have that forever and ever and ever. So the Lancers now with a 29-17 lead. A 12-point lead is, again, the East Lyme Vikings. Who, the Vikings came out today, and they took a quick punch in the mouth as they fumbled the football on their own side. Lancers scored on the first drive of the game for them. Went up 8-0. But the Vikings have hung in there all game. I expect them to do the same thing here in the second half. They're down by 12. It's the biggest lead the Lancers have had all game, and we'll see what East Lyme does as they come back. Eric Sturton is back deep for the East Lyme Vikings, but he's got about as much chance of getting the football as I do, because the Waterford Lancers have yet to kick a ball that's going past the 40. And this kick goes to the up back at about the 22, but then it bounces to Struyton. So, again, I'm wrong for the fifth time today. Struyton still on his feet out to the 40-yard line. A nice move gives them good field position again, out to about the 40. So that was the best kick of the day for the Lancers. But still, East Lyme's able to get very good field position out to the 40-yard line where they'll take over. First down and 10, 6:55 to go here in the third quarter. We say it over and over again, the Lancers and Waterford High School has put together a heck of a facility here. I mean, if you haven't come and seen it, you got to do this next year. I mean, you missed out this year, but it is spectacular. The kids should be proud, and they'll be playing on this football field for a long, long time. First down and 10, I formation. Murphy's the quarterback. In motion goes Beebe. Quick handoff to the up back. Corey Brimmer, who actually has a touchdown today. He's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Big number 75, David Willix, and Ryan Guthrie with a tackle. Second down 10, getting ball at the 40-yard line. East Lyme moving from right to left away from Waterford High School. It'll be a little easier for the wide receivers going, I think, in this direction. They won't have to look back into the sun, but the quarterback may be at a little disadvantage in this scenario. Second down 10. Beebe is your lone wide out to the left, I formation. Quick pitch goes to Stryker, who makes a couple of guys miss. Sturton. Makes a couple of guys miss, picks up about 1.5 yards. Be third down, we'll call it 9 at the 41-yard line. This is an important drive for East Lyme, I believe, to stay in this game. They got to keep up with the Lancers, because I believe the Lancers will score pretty much every time they've got the football here in the second half. So barring some kind of a freaky turnover, I can see the Lancers putting up some serious points here in the second half. Third down, 9. One wide out to the left. In motion goes Beebe. Murphy back to throw, rolls to his left, getting some pressure, passes, batted away, falls incomplete at about the 40-yard line. That'll be a third down, fourth down now coming up, and 9. I assume the East Lyme Vikings will punt. Again, I can't say enough. Great support here today. A packed house. I can't even imagine how many people showed up today. I would say at least 3,000-4,000. So good for the Lancer crowd, good for the East Lyme crowd for coming out supporting teams on Thanksgiving. Hoagland is back deep. Last time East Lyme punted, Hoagland made a huge mistake and ran up to try to catch a very short punt that was fumbled. Another high punt, short punt. Hoagland doesn't get anywhere near this one, and it'll be down at the 34-yard line. While I have your attention, let me remind you the game is being brought to you by our friends at R&B Apparel. And R&B Apparel will have a player of the game, actually players of the game. Both East Lyme and Waterford will get a player of the game at the end. Main Street Grill, Waits Insurance, Coca-Cola, New London, Northeast Paving, Blueberry Insurance, Spicer Gas, Valente Auto Group, Pearl Vision, Fields of Fire, ProTech Auto, Smokey O'Grady, Spriggs & Twigs Landscape, Lyme Tavern, Crestford, James Austin CPA, Scott's Orchard, United Way, Ledge Light Health, Ron's Guns, Salty Dog Barbershop, and Central Auto Group. Hoagland brings him out. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Jones in motion. Quick handoff, goes up the middle, tackled immediately is Bishme Shepard. We'll call it a loss of about 2, setting up a 2nd down and 12. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Lancers again moving left to right. It's been so far all Hoagland for the Lancers, who's run for 3 scores and thrown for another. 29-17, Lancers lead. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Hoagland brings him out. Willoughby, the main target, wide out to the left, but he'll get double coverage. 2 wide outs to the right. Gustafson in motion. Rolling to his right and going to run with it is Hoagland to the 40. Makes the guy miss, cuts back, gets a first down all the way out to the 49-yard line. Pickup of about 14. Set up a first down and 10, depending upon the spot, out at about the 48, 49-yard line on still the Lancer side of the field.
Waterford Lancer basketball team, boys team.
First down, 10.
Will open up their season against these Lyme Vikings on December the 12th.
Ball at the 48-yard line. Lancers with a 12-point lead in the ball. 4:14 to go, third quarter. Hoagland brings him out. Lone wide receiver to the left is Archambault, the young sophomore. Jones in motion. Quick pitch goes to Shepard. Stops, stutters, moves, and falls at about the 48. Flag on the play. I would assume we're going to get a hold on the Lancers, but we'll wait and see. Don't forget, once again, I want to remind you, if you're just tuning in and you're saying, man, I missed the game. Well, you can listen to it again. Facebook. You can go to a 949 Facebook page and listen to the entire broadcast. The umpires and referees are deciding what's going on. We got a hold against East Lyme on a running play. Well, that happens about once a decade, so there you go. Holding against East Lyme. Not really sure how you can call that on a run. Am I missing something? So far, I give the referees a solid D. But the timer gets an A because he's sitting next to me. All right. First down and 10. As a hold is called against East Lyme. I don't think I've ever seen a hold called on a running play, but there you have it. First time for everything. Waterford, Jones in motion. Hoagland's the quarterback. Lone setback is Shepard, and we've got movement. I think we're going to get another 5-yard penalty against the East Lyme Vikings. Offsides, as they made some contact with the Waterford Lancers. That'll walk it all the way down to the 33. Lancers heading towards the cafeteria and towards the state-of-the-art weight room. 3:25 to go. And the Lancers come out. Lancers huddle about 30 yards off the ball for some reason. Apparently they don't want them to know what play they're calling. 2 wideouts to the right. Willoughby's to the left. Again, Gustafson's in motion. We've seen this set a number of times. Play action pass. Hoagland back to throw. Looking deep. Throwing deep towards the end zone. The pass is overthrown. The intended receiver, Archambault, defensively covered by East Lyme's, East Lyme number 24. They don't have a 24, so we'll call him Deion Sanders. Sammy Counter. The main man, Billy Donovan, giving me the vital details, who's up here in the booth, of course, calling all the action, the PA announcer, and more for the Waterford Lancers. All right, be 2nd down and 6, free agent. 2nd and 5. Jones in motion. Hoagland hands off to Shepard, who's tackled almost immediately by the center of the East Lyme line. Ball's on the ground, but he was down much well before the ball came out. Pickup of about 2, be 3rd down and 2 at the 32. A fast-moving third quarter, 2:44 to go. And for some guys, there's only 14 minutes or so to go in their career. And a lot of them will never put on a helmet, never put on shoulder pads again. So a little bittersweet action as we head towards the end of the football game. 2:29 to go, though, third quarter. Waterford up 29-17. Hoagland under center. Again, Jones in motion. Archambault, the lone wide receiver. Quick little turnaround run by Hoagland. This time he eludes a couple of tacklers. That kick and run. And he's still on his feet all the way down to the 27-yard line. That was destined for a 4-yard loss. Hoagland turned it into a 4-yard gain. First down for the Lancers. Chains continue to move. And as of right now, Hoagland, without question, is the star of this football game. 2:05 and counting, third quarter. Willoughby back in, bringing the play in for Hoagland. East Lyme again, getting close to being in the shadow of the goal line. A score here by the Lancers would put a serious hurt on whether or not they can come back and win a football game. Hoagland again under center. Jones in motion again. Rolling to his left, looking towards Willoughby. He's not there. He's going to run with it. And this time he's tackled almost immediately by Eric Sturton before he could get out past the line of scrimmage. Actually, we're going to call that a sack because it was behind the line of scrimmage.
Hoagland stopped by Eric Sturton.
Second down, we'll call it 12. Ball just south of the 30-yard line. Lancers heading towards the school with a 29-17 lead. Hoagland brings him out. Willoughby's wide out to the right. He's got single coverage this time. If we're going to throw, look for him to go to Willoughby. Handoff, though, quickly up the middle to Gustafson, who is tripped up at about the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 6. Setting up a third down, and we'll call it 7. Third down is 7. Ball at the 24-yard line. Again, a packed house. Celebrities everywhere. Everybody and anybody who has been a hero at Waterford High School or East Lyme has showed up here today. State-of-the-art facility. Alumni Field in Lancer Nation. Well, I guess the center of Lancer Nation. 21 seconds to go. Hoagland getting a lot of pressure this time, and he's pulled down, sacked by East Lyme's number 50. Connor O'Toole way back at the 31-yard line. Lance, that play looked disastrous from the beginning. And I'll tell you what, we played three quarters in the books, 29-17 your score. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on 94.9 News Now and Stimulating Talk.
You can't count on the weather, but you definitely can count on Bayberry Insurance in Groton. Even in the midst of our last hurricane, Bayberry Insurance was taking your calls live and in person. The staff at Bayberry has more than 100 years combined experience and continually takes the time to learn about the changes of insurance in our area. To learn more about the agency, staff, and products, go to bayberryinsurance.com or like us on Facebook. Then give us a call, 445-5625. Bayberry Insurance, 1 Fort Hill Road, Groton. Let our knowledge work for you.
This Thanksgiving morning, make your first stop at Smokey O'Grady's on Flanders Road in East Lyme. Join the reunion Thanksgiving morning with your neighborhood bar and grill and great food, TVs, beer, and cocktails at Smokey O'Grady's on Flanders Road in East Lyme. And go Vikings!
Back to the game. High school football returns on 94.9 News Now.
All right, we're back. The start of the fourth quarter. The Lancers 29, East Lyme 17. Hoagland takes over, fourth down and 13. Back to throw. Getting some pressure, rolling to his right, looking deep, throwing deep. Nobody home. This ball should be intercepted, but it isn't. Actually, it's better off that it wasn't because the Vikings would have taken over at the 20. Instead, they're going to get the ball out towards the 40-yard line. So a failed attempt at a fourth down play. So the Lancers are stopped by the Vikings, keeping the Vikings alive in this game. 29-17 is your score, and the Vikings will take over on downs at the 30, actually right at the 30-yard line. So they've got 70 yards to go to get back in this game. 29-17. As always, we want to thank you all for staying with us and being with us, and I want to personally thank you guys for making me and the station a part of your life for a long, long time to come, and for the last year. We're almost a year old. I can't believe that. All right, handoff up the middle, tackled by the center of the Waterford Lancer line. Cormy Brimmer actually broke a couple of tackles, turned what looked like a nothing gain into a pickup of about 4. Be second down and 6. Ball at the 34-yard line. Gustafson with the tackle. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And we thank you all for joining us today. Second down and 6. Handoff goes to Sturton, who loses yardage on the play. It was all Sturton for East Lyme early on. And although East Lyme has scored 17 points, it's a very strange 17 points. They ran the ball fairly effectively early. Then they scored a couple of early touchdowns. It was a strange turn of events because they got the touchdown. They went for 2. They got it. Then they got a safety, and they got another touchdown later on. But it's been a strange offensive game, I think, for East Lyme. Waterford's been a little bit more balanced, and Hoagland has dominated for the Lancers. Third down and 7. Murphy throws. Pass is caught by Beebe at about the 40-yard line. He's pulled down. Nice move by Beebe with the stiff arm getting the first down. Enough for the first down as he broke a tackle. They'll move the chains. Ball out to the 41-yard line. So a little short out as Murphy hits Beebe. Enough for the first down.
Get your tickets out. We'll be announcing the cheerleaders raffle.
Be first down and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line. Lancers clinging to a 12-point lead. 9:53 to go. And for some folks, 9:53 to go in a football career. We've got a flag on the play. East Lyme took way too much time to get that play off. Delay a game. They'll back them up 5. Be first down and 15. Now again, we have great sponsors. I'll run them down for you in just a couple of minutes. Right now, NFA leads 21-7 over New London, over at New London High School. NFA, without question, NFA is the best team that I've seen all season long, and the most balanced team. I think that team actually has a chance to win a state title. First down, 15. Murphy hands off to the middle. Eric Sturton, loses 2 yards, so he's going in the wrong direction. After a good start, the Lancers have been able to sniff out all plays involving Sturton, and he's really done very little since the first 2 drives of the football game. Be second down and 17. Ball sits at the 34-yard line. I formation. Murphy, 2 wideouts to the left, looking left, getting a lot of pressure, rolling to the left, throws a wobbly duck that is batted away at about the 45-yard line. So a lot of pressure that time brought by Edwin Flores of the Lancers, coming from the weak side on a blitz. So it'll be third down, and we'll call it about 17. East Lyme moving left to right towards Waterford High School. Sun at their back. Down by 12 with 9:04 to go. Long way to go. East Lyme needs to keep momentum here, needs to keep moving forward if they want to get back in this game, trailing by 12. Trips to the left. Murphy looks left. Throws it up in the air, throws it high. Little jump ball for Beebe, which is way overthrown, falling out of bounds, and I assume East Lyme will be forced to punt as they've moved in the wrong direction here on the last 4 plays from scrimmage. Be fourth down and 17 at the 34-yard line. So a punt is coming. Hoagland is the deep back on the punt. The Lancers should get great field position on this. 8:37 to go. The snap is a little left, but the punt is away. High punt short. Fair catch called by Hoagland at the 37-yard line. So Seth Hoagland, who's doing it all today, fair catches. He's had a great game. 3 touchdowns running, 1 touchdown passing. The only mistake he's made is he tried to field a short punt, fumbled it, which actually kept East Lyme in the football game, because without that, this might be even a more lopsided score. Right now we sit at 29-17. Without question, the best series on offense came towards the end of the first half, where the Lancers went right down the field on a no-huddle. I expect maybe we'll see a no-huddle formation sometime before the end of the football game, because they went right down the field on that. Hoagland is the center.
Bisbee Shepherd.
Little pitch out to Bisbee Shepherd. The second down and 12, loss on the play. Ball's at the 36-yard line. Second down at 12. Lancers bring him out. Hoagland's under center. Willoughby's wide out to the left. I formation in motion is Jones. Handoff, fake handoff, and Hoagland keeps it out to the 40. Makes the guy miss to the 50, down to the 47-yard line, where he's wrestled out of bounds. They're going to call it the 46-yard line. Big pickup. We'll call it 17 on the play, all the way down to the East Lyme 46.
.949 News Now is WJJF, Montauk, New London, Mystic, and W230BH Montauk.
Handoff goes to Bisbee Shepherd, who is tackled at about the 5, but we do have a flag on the play. Right now we want to take a quick 10-second break, station ID break, so hit that.
Connor O'Toole on the stop. Holding against the Lancers.
9 News Now, WJJF, Montauk, New London, Grot, and W230BH Montauk.
94.9 News Now and CBS.
Are taking orders and selling wreaths and also engraved.
All right, there you have it. Phil doing a crackerjack job back at the studio, all set to rock and roll. First down and 15 as we got a hold on the play. Actually, first and 20, I apologize, at the 42-yard line. Waterford, again, moving right to left on the radio. Looks like they just drew East Lyme off sides. We'll see what the call is. We'll see if it's movement or not. Hoagland, again, is your quarterback. So far has been playing a fantastic game, but we do have a legal procedure that he was drawn offside, so moving him back 5 more yards. Be first down and 25 now. And the Waterford head coach is not happy about that call, moving the Waterford Lancers in the wrong direction. The game has kind of taken a little bit of a stall, if you will, almost like a 4-corner tactic, as it was fast and furious. 29-17. The Lancers have the only touchdown here in the second half, and that is a tremendous run by Hoagland. First down at 25, ball at the 36. East Lyme needs a defensive stop in the worst way. 6:50 and counting here in the final period of the football game. Willoughby's wide out to the left, and another whistle. This time we're going to get a timeout, Waterford. You got that right. It is getting sloppy, no question about that, as the one and only Billy Donovan is pointing out clearly that the game has come off the rails a little bit for both sides. So a game which was at times played incredibly crisp has gone a little bit in the wrong direction here in the last 8-10 minutes. Neither team can really move the ball offensively. A lot of sloppy play, a lot of mistakes, a lot of penalties as we try to move towards a completion here. 29-17 your score if you're just joining us. And if you are just joining us and you have friends or family or a cousin, a brother who is playing in this football game and you haven't gotten a chance to listen to the entire thing, we'll have it on 949 News Now's Facebook page. And I recommend you guys get on that. Of course, you can see and hear all the things that I do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. As if you don't recognize my voice, I am the morning guy at 94.9 News Now. And again, we've been doing that for almost a year. And it is a great place to land. So it's a great station, and I'm proud to be a part of it. All right, we're back. First down at 25. Jones in motion. Ball at the 36-yard line. A lot of pressure by Hoagland. He eludes one sack, and a pass actually is incomplete. Throws it almost into the ground. The intended receiver was Patrick Lee. A lot of pressure here from East Lyme, so they figured something out. And they're putting a lot of pressure on Hoagland each and every time he tries to throw the football. So second down, 25. 6 minutes and 42 seconds to go here in the final corner of the final football game of the season for both the East Lyme Vikings and the Waterford Lancers. It couldn't have come on a better day. Sunshine, no wind, temps hovering right around 60 degrees. So when you want perfect football weather, you got it. It's as simple as that. Second down, 25. Hoagland with a little spin move. He keeps it. And this time it's sniffed out by the East Lyme defense. He'll pick up a couple, but not many. It'll be a third down, and we'll call it 23. And the ball is at the 36-yard line. Lancers may be trying to work the clock a little bit with a 12-point lead. Time has now become an enemy of the East Lyme Vikings, as they're going to need at least 2 possessions to take the lead here. They're down 12. 29-17 is your score. It's been the Seth Hoagland show so far for the Waterford Lancers. They've done he's done a tremendous job today. Again, passing for 1 touchdown and running for 3 more. Trips to the short side of the field. Hoagland rolling to the wide side. Makes a couple of guys miss. He's going to keep it. And he actually weaves his way for a good gain all the way out to the 46-yard line. It'll be well short of a first down. But it does set up an interesting scenario for the Lancers as they are, they're going to punt because it's still 4th down and about 17. NFA leads 28-7 with 4 and change to go in the final period over in New London, 28-7, as we're getting our reports from our Cracker Jack staff over at New London High School. The Lancers are going to punt. Hoagland gets the punt. It's blocked. Picked up by the East Lyme Vikings at the 30-yard line, and the only thing that kept that from being a touchdown East Lyme was that Matthew Gillespie was tripped up by his own guy. He had a clear shot at the end zone, but his own guy, the person who blocked the punt, fell on the ground and spun, and Gillespie actually kicked Gillespie in the shins, and it wound up actually costing him a touchdown because if he had gotten that cleanly, there was nobody between him and the goal line. Big break for East Lyme. So they set up. It's going to be first down and 10 at the 30-yard line of Waterford, as East Lyme is now in desperation mode with 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the football game. They trail by 12. So a touchdown is an absolute necessity here for them to stay in this football game. Down a 2-possession game, of course, down by 12. We'll see what East Lyme can do.
5 minutes left. Each team gets about 2 more possessions.
Quarterback Mitchell Murphy, wearing number 3, brings him out. Beebe's in motion. Quick pitch goes to Sturton, who has been unable to get anything going here in the second half.
Seth Hoagland with the solo tackle.
Hoagland with the tackle. 4:49 to go in the football game. 29-17 is your score. East Lyme moving towards Waterford High School. Ball's at the 30, second down and 10. Murphy brings him out. Beebe wide out to the left. Now he's in motion. Quick handoff up the middle, and there is just no room for Corey Brimmer to run. Tackle made by the center of the Lancer line, in particular, Edwin Flores, who is slow getting up as he's grabbing what appears to be his right shoulder, and he's going to come out of the football game. And we've got a timeout for an official's timeout as It looks like Flores is really shaken up, and now he's on the ground. 4:04 to go as we got a stoppage here. While we do have a stoppage, I'll catch up on who the game is being brought to you by. And, of course, without the sponsors of the football game, there would be no high school football on the air. Just real quick, one more time, I'll tell you R&B Apparel, who, of course, are picking players of the game. Both the East Lyme Vikings and the Waterford Lancers will have players of the game. I haven't decided on who the player of the game is yet for East Lyme. I know who it's going to be for Waterford. R&B Apparel, Main Street Grill, Waits Insurance, Coca-Cola New London, Northeast Paving, Bayberry Insurance, Spicer Gas, Pearl Vision, Valente Auto Group, Fields of Fire, Protec Auto, Smokey O'Grady, Spriggs and Twigs Landscapes, Lyme Tavern, Crest Ford, James Austin CPA, Scott's Orchard, United Way, Ledge Light Health, Ron's Guns, Salty Dog Barbershop, and Central Auto Group. All right, 3rd down, 13. East Lyme in the shotgun formation. Murphy back to throw, looking to his left. Throws it up for grabs again towards the corner of the end zone, and it falls incomplete, setting up a 4th down and 14. So the play that worked once, actually it worked twice. They continue to try to go to it. It's basically just a little, I want to call it a fly/fade, where Murphy kind of just throws it up for grabs and so forth. Twice in the football game, the receiver has been able to come down with the football. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go. This is a big play in this football game. East Lyme needs to get 14, need to get all the way down to the 20-yard line to keep the drive moving. They trail by 12. Shotgun formation. 2 running backs on either side of Murphy. Beebe is the wide receiver, and we've got a timeout called by the East Lyme Viking coach, as the importance of this play is evident, because without a first down here, the Lancers are going to be hard-pressed, barring some kind of crazy turnover, to lose this football game. They really need to get a first down here and score in this drive. Otherwise, I can't see or imagine a way East Lyme can win. 3:47 to go. And again, I'll make the announcement real quick here in just a couple minutes as far as who the R&B Apparel Plus players of the game are. They get a trophy from R&B Apparel. I saw the trophy. Each one is blue, one is red, appropriately. And again, the Waterford choice is really simple. It's going to be a little different for me to come up with somebody for East Lyme. Nobody's really jumped off the page from East Lyme as having a miraculous football game. All right, 4th down, 14. East Lyme has called the play. Shotgun formation. Wide out to the right is Beebe. Murphy looks towards Beebe, throws it up towards Beebe. Catch is made. Touchdown. Hello. Well, we got a football game left.
30-yard
Dean Beebe, a 30-yard touchdown pass from Mitchell Murphy. A nice pass, a great catch, a great run into the end zone, and East Lyme has got a shot in this thing with 3:40 to go. It's 29-23. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. How on 4th and 14 you can get single coverage on the best wide receiver on the field at the time and have him waltz into the end zone is beyond me. The snap is low, the kick is away, and the kick is perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't move. It looked as though this thing was going to be basically run out by the Lancers, but we've got ourselves a football game. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 29-24 is the score. Wow, I didn't expect that. I'll tell you, East Lyme with a big play. Dean Beebe with a big catch and a great run, eluding the one defensive back who had him covered. And again, he gets into the end zone. So Waterford was literally one play away from being able to take the football and pretty much try to hold on to it, because it would have been a two-score game, two-possession game. But instead, the Lancers are going to have to get some first downs here. Otherwise, East Lyme's going to get the ball back with a chance for the win. Waterford's already set up, waiting for the kick. All right. East Lyme taking their sweet time coming out. You would expect maybe they're going to try to do some kind of a East Lyme brings them out. No, East Lyme is ready. We're just taking care of a couple things here. A couple people coming up and talking to us here in the booth, so we're set to go. Looks like East Lyme is going to try an onside kick. I don't necessarily disagree with this because normally the field position for either one of these teams has been terrible anyway, so why not try an onside kick, and they're going to. Ball is hit down. It's bobbled by the Lancers. Still on the ground. There's a big pile of bodies at the 45-yard line. And it looks like they're going to give the ball to the Lancers. Coming up with the football looks like Archambault has the football for the Lancers. So, Lancers will take over. East Lyme, I believe, has just 2 timeouts left after taking that timeout with 4th down and 13 before the big score. 29-24 is the score. If you're just joining us, you missed a pretty good football game so far. The Lancers have, again, now need to get a couple of first downs, and East Lyme has 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll be able to stop the clock twice. We'll see if they can't stop the Lancers and get the ball back before the end of the game. Lancers come out in a shotgun formation. Hoagland hands it off up the middle. Big gain this time by Shepard. He gets about 9 all the way out to down to the 46-yard line, cross midfield, and it'll be 2nd down and very, very short. And when you're trying to run out the clock, it's interesting because with 3 and change to go, it's almost better to get a 9-yard gain than it is to get a first down on the first play, because you think you can at least get this extra yard, and it's going to cost East Lyme a minute or so of time off the clock. Time has now become the mortal enemy of the East Lyme Vikings. 2nd down and short. Hoagland keeps it, and he's going to get plenty for the first down. In fact, he's still on his feet all the way down to the 40-yard line, so a sneak for a 6-yard gain all the way to the 40-yard line. Another big 2nd down play for the Lancers, picking up 6, and they'll actually spot the ball to the 39, so it was a 7-yard gain. 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the football game. Lancers with the ball and the lead, 29-24. Clock, again, the enemy of East Lyme. They're going to have to start using their 2 timeouts, I'm sure, here in the next couple of plays. Waterford comes out in a pro set. Shepard is the single back. In motion is Jones, taking as much off the clock as they can. A quick handoff up the middle goes to Gustafson, who picks up 8. 8 big yards, setting up a 2nd down and 2. 2:11 to go. And if the Lancers can get another first down, this one's pretty much over. 2nd down, we'll call it a long 2. Clock continues to run. 1:58, 1:57 to go in the football game. Lancers taking, of course, their sweet time, trying to milk as much of the clock as they possibly can. Hoagland brings him out. In motion is Gustafson. He rolls out. This time a big hit, a big tackle in the backfield, a big defensive play that time by Eric Sturton. Huge play, a loss of 5, and a quick timeout call by the Vikings. So a turn of events. The Lancers, who are 2nd down and short, now are 3rd down and 6. Clock is stopped. Ball at the 36-yard line. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. So we'll see if the East Lyme Vikings can stop the Lancers and at least get their hands on the ball with a shot to win this football game. So it'll be 3rd down. We'll call it 6. Ball's at the 36-yard line. It's actually a long 6. They got to get just inside the 30 for a first down. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go here in the football game. During the next break, I will actually give you the R&B players of the game. The 2 folks, one from each team, will receive a trophy from R&B Apparel Plus, and I'll make that call after the next timeout. All right, Lancers come out, 3rd down, big 3rd down and 6. Ball's at the 36-yard line. Jones is in motion. Rolling to his right is Hoagland, and listen, he's sacked for a loss of about 15. All the way out to the 49-yard line. And another timeout call by East Lyme. So Waterford was 2nd down and 2 at the 31. They're now 4th down and 15 at the 45. So they've gone in the wrong direction on the last 2 plays, and I'm assuming they're going to be forced to punt. So East Lyme will get the ball back with enough time to actually get into the end zone. They're going to have a long way to go. I would think the field position certainly going to favor the Lancers, but without question, the East Lyme Vikings couldn't have asked for anything more than at least have the chance in their hands on the football with a chance to win here with a minute and change to go. Let's make the call. The R&B Apparel Plus players of the game. We're going to give it to Dean Beebe of the East Lyme Vikings, who's caught a couple of touchdown passes. For Waterford, without question, it's Seth Hoagland, who has run for 3 touchdowns and thrown for another. Waterford's actually going to go for it. 4th down and 15, 16. It's a quick kick. Hoagland pooch punts it, and he kicks it into the end zone. So a good turn of events for the East Lyme Vikings as they'll set up 80 yards away from a win on Thanksgiving Thursday football action here at Waterford High School Alumni Field. So we'll keep it here. We'll reset the scene. Here's what we've got. East Lyme trails 29-24. Both teams have scored a touchdown here in the second half. Waterford will have to, East Lyme will be going from left to right heading towards Waterford High School. Waterford will have to defend 80 yards between themselves and a Thanksgiving victory. So the Vikings come out. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. Lancers in a prevent. Quick pass goes, connecting to Beebe. Beebe makes a couple of guys miss, but he doesn't make Willix miss, who wrestles him down at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup, but time continues to tick away. 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. They've got 74 yards to go until they get into the end zone. Murphy back to throw again, looking to his left, throws. Pass is caught again by Beebe. Makes a couple of guys miss. He's wrestled at the 37-yard line. The clock will stop as they move the chains. 50 seconds to go here in the football game. East Lyme again moving left to right. Clock continues to roll now. Beebe under center. And he spikes it into the ground. Incomplete. 43.5 seconds to go here in the football game as the Lancers are trying to defend the goal. And coming off the football field again is Edwin Flores, who clearly has a problem with his shoulder. And you would think that's probably going to be the last we see of him for the Lancer season. 43 seconds to go. East Lyme on the 38-yard line, heading towards Waterford High School. The crowd has pretty much stayed right here throughout the action. East Lyme needs to get into the end zone to win a football game. It's as simple as that. Murphy back to throw, 2nd and 10. This time looks right, lofts it up, high throw, goes through the hands of Beebe. Threw into triple coverage that time. Murphy took a big hit at the end of that play and is still down. We'll see if he gets up. We're going to get a flag on that play, I think, too. We've got a personal foul on the Lancers. So they're going to walk off 15 yards, a late hit against the Lancers. Another big penalty. And the referees are going to walk this thing off. The Lancers are going to be, backed off 15 more yards. East Lyme is going to get up, 1st down and 10, now at the 47-yard line. So with 39 seconds to go, the Lancers keep yielding ground. What appears on the surface, I would think statistically, I don't have the stats in front of me, but it would have to favor the Lancers in almost every category. Yet East Lyme has the football up to 47 with a chance to win. 1st down and 10. Murphy is still your quarterback. Trips to the right. Murphy throws. Pass is caught at the 31-yard line. 1st down. Catch is made by Mark Chmielewski. 32 seconds to go. 31-yard line. Lancers desperately trying to hold on. Murphy back to throw. Looks left. Looks towards Beebe. The pass is incomplete as he went for Corey Brimmer out in the left flat. Pass was actually almost intercepted. 24 seconds to go. East Lyme now needs to throw the ball just about every time past the 10-yard marker, because if they get caught in the middle of the football field, the time is going to run out and they're probably only going to get a play or two. But with 24 seconds, they can use the middle of the field and they can use the sidelines. NFA beats New London 28-7, and they continue to roll towards the state championship. Second down 10. The crowd here at Waterford High School is stomping their feet and going crazy, but we do have a stoppage of play. Waterford wants a timeout. They call their second timeout. They'll have one remaining. So with 23.4 seconds to go, East Lyme trails 29-24, but they have the football at the 31-yard line of the Lancers. One more time for good measure. Let me tell you the R&B Apparel Plus players of the game. I gave it to Dean Beebe of the East Lyme Vikings and Seth Hoagland of the Waterford Lancers. Congratulations to those two. Fitch, last score we get from Fitch 27, Ledgerd 14. And we'll try to keep you up to date on all the games and all the action. The NFA game is a final. All right. Mitchell Murphy brings him out. One wide out to the right. Trips to the left. One lone running back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. 23 seconds to go in the football game. Murphy back to throw. Looking to his left. Looking towards the end zone. Throws it up. Throws it up for grabs. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Interception by Seth Hoagland. A perfect ending. The kid who's had the game of his life intercepts the pass, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it. The Waterford Lancers with a big interception at the 12-yard line. And they'll take over and pretty much go in victory formation. One kneel down, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you go. Hoagland kneels down. No more timeouts remaining for the Vikings. And a heck of a game. It turned out to be a really good football game. The East Lyme Vikings gave it a valiant effort in the end, but came up short. Big interception by Hoagland. 29-24 your score. Once again, our players of the game, Dean Beebe, wide receiver for the East Lyme Vikings, and Seth Hoagland, quarterback for the Waterford Lancers. Congratulations to the Lancers. A fine ending to a pretty good season. They wound up 5-5, 500 on the year. Before we go, let me give you one more time the sponsors of the football game. Let me run it down for you real quick. One more time before we head back to the studio. R&B Apparel, Main Street Grill, Waits Insurance, Coca-Cola New London, Valente Auto Group, Northeast Paving, Bayberry Insurance, Spicer Gas, Pearl Vision, Fields of Fire, Protec Auto, Smokey O'Grady, Spriggs & Twigs Landscapes, Lyme Tavern, Crest Ford, James Austin CPA, Scott's Orchard, United Way, Ledge Light Health, Ron's Guns, Salty Dog Barbershop, Central Auto, and of course, all of you out there. Folks back at the studio, Phil and the rest of you, you guys did a fantastic job as always. This is not as easy as sometimes it may sound. Don't forget, we'll also have today's game live. Well, it won't be live, but you can listen to it on our Facebook page, 949's Facebook page. You can listen to the entire broadcast in its entirety, so make sure you get on there and check that out. I want to thank, of course, everybody and anybody who has been a part of it. I want to thank all the people who have who've been with us listening to high school football. Normally, we've been bringing you high school football on Friday nights. It's a special privilege to bring it to you on Thanksgiving Thursday. What we want to say before we leave is we want to thank everybody and anybody who's out there who's been part of the show, who's been part of the broadcast, the people who helped us with the pregame, the people during, of course, Mike DeMoro at halftime, Phil back in the studio, Brian, and, of course, John, who making it all happen behind the scenes, Big Bad Timmy B. All of you guys making things go here and making it work, sound seamless on the radio. We thank you all the great listeners out there. I want to remind you guys tomorrow morning I will be back on the air with the Best Of show. We'll be live again on Monday for sure. But don't turn the dial. There's no reason to change it. Got all the great news coverage and all the great intros and info and all that stuff that we bring you each and every day. So 949 is the way to go. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe, be sound. We'll catch you live and in person bright and early on Monday morning. You guys have a great day and a great Thanksgiving and a great holiday. You're listening to 94.9 News Now and Stimulating Talk.